All right, backing out of the garage. I'm in charge of dinner tonight. So we're headed to Noodle Master. It's kind of wet outside. I think it rained a little bit earlier. I should have been doing a lot more FSD videos over the past couple of days, but lo and behold, I've been lazy. That's what I've been doing, ladies and gentlemen. Being absolutely lazy. Not utilizing Stygian 2.0 as much as I probably should, but I don't know. We're out here now, and when I'm out in the car, I'll try to have the cameras on just to make sure we're getting our AI student driver its mental workout. What's going on with me? Shit, man, I've been watching a lot of old Saturday Night Live. You know, 50th year in production. So I think Netflix just came out with their Saturday night movie. It's pretty decent, not terrible. Get a behind the scenes picture of what it could have looked like on their first show, you know. But, you know, doing a little night driving now. Just watch that. So, you know, it's got a great, I've always had a great appreciation for Lorne Michaels, and you know, Saturday Night Live, although I don't find all the skits or sketches or whatever funny, there's obviously some classics. It's good levity regardless of, you know, whether you find it funny or not, and its history and all that other nonsense and jazz. But it's good to see some of the greatest comedic minds go to work and have Lorne wrangle those guys. And it's now Saturday Night Live is now an American pastime, so, you know, it's hard to imagine what it would be like without it. So that's what I've been doing. I've just been watching Saturday Night Live, playing a video game that's still in beta form. I don't know if anybody plays that. It's called The Bazaar. So I've been pretty much doing that, you know, dropping shorts here and there, the occasional video, but probably should be doing more videos, engaging with more content creators, so that, you know, I'm now a paid YouTuber. It's not, you know, it's not a lot. Don't get it twisted. I'm not. This is still a hobby pastime for me, but they do actually pay me for my time. You would think that I would want to make the most of it, but the moment this starts becoming a job, ladies and gentlemen, that's the moment you stop seeing video uploads from me. All right, I'm on X. I could go the grind route to get paid on X, and I imagine it's not bad. It's not terrible, right? It's a worthwhile venture. People get paid oodles of money just to post things on X, which is, I guess, the dream. But to me, it doesn't seem as easy as some of these paid content creators make it look. Kind of like Tesla and everything that they do. So for every 1 minute you see on YouTube, you know, I kind of ironed it out now that I've gotten it down. I'd say it's somewhere between 18 and 20 minutes of work for me, but that doesn't include waiting for downloads or when downloads error. I mean, I think Omar said something today that the fact that X can't upload HD videos is ridiculous. But, you know, even with, you know, skilled platforms like YouTube, it takes hours for them to format 4K video properly. So, you know, we're still struggling, but you know, I would do this. I don't know if I would do this. Obviously, I've been doing this for a while without getting paid. Getting paid, even the minuscule amount that it is, kind of justifies it. But I feel like I would be doing this stuff anyway. Part of me wants to just get the information out there. And truth be told, I did this for immediate family, nieces, nephews, brothers, sisters. That's who I really wanted to reach out, you know. And obviously YouTube and X, the potential reach is crazy. So I don't want to put out anything that's not, you know, that's not me. You know, I don't want to, the moment this starts feeling like a paid production job is probably when you wouldn't see too much of it. So, you know, it's not the greatest quality, but it's my quality. You know, it may not be the greatest content, but by damn, it's my content. And right now, we're not going too far. We put an order for the Noodle Master. They might have some of the best noodles I've ever seen or tasted, or you know, texture, textile, whatever you want to call it. Their noodles here in Houston have been problematic, especially for someone that's experienced noodles from Asia. You know, I spent a lot of time. It's tough to eat sushi in Houston. Although the fish is nice, there's just something about, you know, seafood from an island and from the people that actually, you know, spent years perfecting their craft. So I'm hearing sirens. I don't know exactly where they're coming from. It looks like up ahead there is some crazy lights there, so hopefully everybody's all right. We should be turning in here as the Noodle Master sign is on this. Much is it here? It's a bit huge sign. All right, so what we got cracking over here? They might be going down 99. Hope everybody's okay. Anyway, it's a little short thing, you know. I'm not going anywhere else. We're just gonna test it out here. It's a little after 6:30. We got a packed parking lot. Let's see what our AI student driver decides to do. I mean, we could park there. It wouldn't be a terrible idea, but you know, we're just gonna stop. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna let it go. I'm not in any rush. What are we doing here? I think we've reached our Noodle Master situation. Whatever it decides to do, I'm here for it. If it decides to park this thing in this parking spot, I'm here for it. All right. I'm here for it. We are technically double parked, but that's what I want to see. Every time we get to a destination, it picks a spot and eventually parks this thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and line us up a little bit. But, you know, progress, you know, like, that's all I'm really looking for, is some level of progress toward this solution. And as a robo-taxi, I don't really think this is too important, except for the fact that, you know, you want to be lined up for superchargers. But, you know, to that point, I've never had a problem with it auto parking at superchargers. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and I'll be right back and see if we can get back safely to our region of residence. All right, that took a little longer than I expected, but the place was packed. Noodle Master, Katy, Texas. If you're here, I would recommend giving it a shot. But yeah, it's a busy house in there. So let's get going. Yosh is probably gonna be real close to beating me to the house, but we'll see how this goes. It's kind of like a light sprinkle. It's wet outside. I'm hoping the food in the front kind of stays where it's supposed to be. You know, if it spills in there, we'll be making a trip to the we'll be making a trip to the car wash. All right, so we got a lot of cross traffic here. We're probably a little further to the left than I would like as cars are trying to come in and out of here. But our AI student driver assesses the situation, moves forward, everything looks good, and we're off to the races. That's the kind of unprotected lefts that need to be so effortless. I mean, I don't know. To me, a lot of people say that they're not comfortable with FSD. Man, it's hard to find uncomfortability when it comes to me and my drives. It's tough. This thing behaves much better than I would in most difficult situations now. Like things that are, you know, complex situations that, given my ability to drive, right, the actual knowledge of driving, couple that with the dexterity and, you know, the aptitude of being able to maneuver the vehicle like it's supposed to. These are the things that, you know, I'm a little heavy-handed, so if I'm controlling the lane keeping and there's anything I have to do else, like change a radio station or, you know, do whatever, you know, look over my shoulder to, you know, check a blind spot, my ability to handle the vehicle is not ideal, right? And we're supposed to be making a right turn here in 0.2 miles, and our AI student driver used to have a little bit of trouble when following these cues, right? And even to this day, Yosh-chan will be like, I don't like how late it is when it's trying to make an exit or make a turn. And these are just comfortability issues that, I don't know. If you're not in charge of driving, I don't think you would even truly care, honestly. So, you know, I am much more comfortable with our AI student driver handling most situations. I know it's not going to hit anything. That's one thing you know, aside from maybe the occasional curb check, speed bump, pothole, these are the things where it's like, oh, does it notice the speed bump? Is it going to go over this pothole at 45 miles an hour? Does it even recognize the fact that, you know, the road conditions are uneven or whatever? Lane lines, these are all kind of, you know, minutia questions. You know, if let's just say you hit a pothole and it causes a blowout. I mean, if I were driving, it's not like it would, you know, the pothole would not exist, or the need for me to change my tire is gone because FSD's not in control. These are just things that you have to be aware of, you know. And if something does happen on FSD, which is highly unlikely, you know, but these things do happen. Cracked windshields happen, blowouts happen, and there might be an occasional human driver that slams into you, whether they be tired, inebriated, or just distracted. So, I mean, this is a quick one. You know, this is a quick one. I'm in the car. I got the camera rolling. But, you know, our AI student driver makes driving, you know, look like child's play, honestly. And we're graduating from an AI student driver real soon, without a shadow of a doubt. So, that's all I've got for you today. Be easy.